Europe. The very name conjures up images of grand landmarks, bustling city squares, and historic treasures. And while these iconic sites rightly earn their place on every traveler's bucket list, there's a whole other side to Europe waiting to be discovered. Imagine ducking down a cobblestone side street, away from the crowds and the click of camera shutters. You stumble upon a quaint little cafe, its tables spilling out onto the sidewalk, alive with the chatter of locals. This, my friends, is where the real magic happens, so ditch the guidebook, grab your curiosity, and let's get lost in the back streets, because the best travel memories are often found where you least expect them. Paris, the City of Lights, is renowned for its world-class museums. But beyond the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay, a treasure trove of quirky and captivating museums awaits those who dare to venture off the beaten path. Tucked away in the Marais district, the Musée de la Chasse et de la Nature, the Museum of Hunting and Nature, might sound like an oddity, but trust me on this one. Housed in a grand 17th century mansion, this museum offers a fascinating glimpse into the aristocratic passion for hunting, with its elaborate displays of antique firearms, taxidermy, and hunting trophies. But it's not just about the hunt. The museum also explores our complex relationship with nature through art and artifacts, prompting reflection on our role in the natural world. For a truly unique experience, consider a visit to the Musée des Arts Forains, the Museum of Fairground Arts. Imagine stepping back in time to a whimsical world of vintage carousels, ornate carnival games, and antique music boxes. This private museum, housed in former wine warehouses, celebrates the magic and artistry of fairgrounds, offering guided tours that culminate in a delightful spectacle of lights, music, and moving marvels. And for those with a penchant for the macabre, the Musée du Puy-Tren, dedicated to anatomical oddities, might pique your interest. This museum, part of the Sorbonne University, is a fascinating journey through the history of medicine, showcasing anatomical specimens and wax models that are both intriguing and thought-provoking. These unusual museums offer a glimpse into the soul of Paris, revealing its hidden passions, curiosities, and artistic spirit. So, the next time you find yourself in Paris, venture beyond the well-trodden path and step into these quirky museums. Paris, the City of Lights, is also a city of words. For centuries, its charming streets and cozy cafes have inspired writers, poets, and dreamers. The very air hums with creativity, whispering tales of love, loss, and revolution. And there's no better way to soak up this literary spirit than by getting lost in its enchanting bookstores. My favorite Parisian adventure often begins by hopping on the metro and getting off at a random stop. I stroll along, letting my curiosity guide me, and inevitably, I stumble upon a charming library, its windows overflowing with books. It's like stepping into a different world, a world where time slows down, and the scent of old paper and ink fills the air. Of course, no literary pilgrimage to Paris is complete without a visit to Shakespeare and Company. Situated across from Notre Dame, this legendary bookstore has been a haven for English-language writers and readers since the 1920s. Browse the shelves, soak up the history, and maybe even catch a reading or a book signing. But don't stop there. Paris is teeming with independent bookstores, each with its own personality and charm. Seek out the tiny bouquinistes along the Seine, their green boxes overflowing with used books, prints, and postcards. Duck into a cozy bookshop in the Latin Quarter, where students and intellectuals gather to discuss the latest literary masterpiece. Don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with the booksellers. They're passionate about their craft and eager to share their love of literature. These bookstores are more than just places to buy books. They're living, breathing testaments to the enduring power of storytelling. Paris, a city celebrated for its grandeur and urban energy, also harbors tranquil oases of green serenity. Beyond the manicured lawns of the Tuileries Garden and the Luxembourg Gardens, secret gardens and hidden green spaces await those seeking respite from the bustling city. Tucked away behind imposing walls and nestled between buildings, these hidden gems offer a glimpse into the soul of Paris, revealing a city that cherishes tranquility and connection with nature. Step through an unassuming doorway, and you might find yourself transported to a world of verdant beauty and peaceful solitude. One such treasure is the Jardin des Plantes, a botanical garden bursting with life. Lose yourself in the winding paths, marvel at the diversity of flora, and explore the various specialized gardens, each dedicated to a specific theme. From the Rose Garden to the Alpine Garden, there's something to captivate every nature enthusiast. For a more intimate experience, seek out the Musée de la Vie Romantique, a hidden gem dedicated to the Romantic era. This charming museum, housed in a former artist's studio, boasts a secret garden, a secluded oasis of tranquility in the heart of the city. Sip tea in the shaded courtyard, surrounded by lush greenery and the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and let the romance of Paris wash over you. Another personal favorite is the Promenade Plantée, an elevated park built on a disused railway line. This unique green space offers a different perspective on the city, allowing you to stroll amidst treetops, passing by hidden courtyards and charming apartments. These hidden gardens offer a glimpse into the soul of Paris, revealing a city that cherishes tranquility and connection with nature. So the next time you're in Paris, seek out these secret gardens and let their tranquility wash over you. Paris, the City of Lights, shimmers not only with grand monuments and artistic masterpieces, but also with the dedication and passion of its local artisans. These are the craftspeople, the creators, the keepers of tradition, who infuse the city with its unique character and charm. To truly experience Paris, one must venture beyond the polished facades of department stores and delve into the workshops and ateliers where skilled hands bring beauty to life. In the winding alleys of the Marais, you might stumble upon a leather worker meticulously stitching a handbag, their weathered hands moving with practiced precision. Engage them in conversation. You'll likely hear tales of generations-old techniques passed down through their family, a legacy imprinted on every stitch. Venture into the Saint-Germain-des-Prés district, and you might encounter a perfumer, their shop a symphony of scents. Watch as they blend essential oils with an artist's touch, crafting bespoke fragrances that capture the essence of Paris. Seek out the small, independent boutiques tucked away on side streets, where you'll find everything from handcrafted jewelry to hand-painted ceramics. Each piece tells a story, reflecting the creativity and skill of the artisan who poured their heart and soul into its creation. These encounters are more than just shopping experiences, they're opportunities to connect with the soul of Paris. By supporting local artisans, you're not just acquiring a unique souvenir, you're contributing to the preservation of traditional crafts and keeping the spirit of Parisian craftsmanship alive. So the next time you're in Paris, step into their workshops, listen to their stories, and witness the passion and dedication that goes into each creation. Paris, the City of Lights, can be a whirlwind of excitement, but to truly appreciate its charm, it helps to navigate it like a local. So, ditch the tourist traps, embrace the unexpected, and let me share a few tips to help you experience Paris like a true Parisian. First, embrace the metro. Paris's underground rail system is efficient, affordable, and the best way to zip around the city. Grab a map, study the lines, and don't be afraid to get a little lost. Some of my most memorable Parisian moments happened by hopping on a random train and seeing where it led. Next, ditch the fancy restaurants and dine like a local. Skip the pricey tourist traps and seek out the neighborhood bistros and boulangeries. Grab a freshly baked croissant for breakfast, enjoy a simple yet delicious lunch at a sidewalk cafe, and savor the flavors of authentic French cuisine without breaking the bank. Speaking of food, don't forget to visit the local markets. Paris is a city that celebrates food, and its markets are a feast for the senses. Wander through the stalls overflowing with fresh produce, artisan cheeses, and colorful flowers. It's a great way to experience the local culture and grab some picnic supplies for a relaxing afternoon in a park. Instead of braving the long lines at the Eiffel Tower, opt for a climb up the less crowded but equally impressive Arc de Triomphe. For a taste of Parisian art, skip the Louvre's overwhelming crowds and head to the Musée d'Orsay, housed in a stunning former train station, for a more intimate experience. And finally, be open to the unexpected. Paris is a city full of surprises, so embrace the detours and let your curiosity guide you. As we've journeyed through the heart of Paris, we've uncovered hidden gems and local treasures, proving that the real magic of travel lies in venturing beyond the familiar. From quirky museums and charming bookstores to tranquil gardens and passionate artisans, Paris has revealed its hidden depths, inviting us to embrace the unexpected and create our own unique stories. So pack your curiosity, ditch the guidebook, and let your wanderlust lead the way. Because the best travel stories are meant to be shared, inspiring others to embark on their own adventures and discover the magic that awaits.